What he has is a refurbished jet. It has been used by somebody else before he got it. Bayo Onanuga. Now to the news info. Bayo Onanuga, the special advisor to President Bola Tinubu on information and strategy, has stated that what the president has is a refurbished jet. Okay. Refurbished though, but new. The fact is that he has a jet. Whether it was refurbished or it was Tokumbo or it was made in Nigeria. Because I don't understand. This statement was contained in a report that was published by Channels TV on Sunday. In the report that surfaced online, Bayo Onanuga stated that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not buy a new jet. He said the jet has been used by somebody else before the president purchased it. If the jet was not in a good condition, will they buy it? So that means that the jet is working perfectly fine. So it's not as if he bought it for banjo, bend down select. No. He actually bought a jet and he must have cost a fortune to buy it, whether it was used by somebody before or not. He said the jet has been used by somebody else before the president purchased it. He said the jet is a newer model compared to the one that former President Muhammadu Buhari used. Bayo Onanuga said the one Muhammadu Buhari used was bought by former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo about 20 years ago. He was quoted as saying that what he has is a refurbished jet. It has been used by somebody else before he got it, but it is a much newer model than the one President Buhari used. Okay? The one President Buhari used was bought by President Obasanjo some 20 years ago. There was a time the president went to Saudi Arabia that the plane developed some problems. The president had to leave with a chartered jet to the Netherlands. I don't even know who is asking him question. Who asked you question about if the jet is a new one or if it's an old one? The fact still remains that he bought a jet during economic hardship when people are going through problems. Why? Who asked you question if it is a new one or if it is not a new one? Abdulkarim Yusuf says God said we should go to Holy Quran and check what God says in respect of supremacy. God said, and this is written by those who used life with Prophet Muhammad. While Quran is the voice of God, no need of argument. Constitution is more supreme than any of the courts. If we don't have any constitution, then we can talk of Supreme Court judgments. Tinubu and all the sycophants should go and sit down for one place. Person who steals should remember that someone will come and take it one day. Simple. That's all. Abdulkarim Yusuf says, I don't know what Tinubu is crying for and all the sycophants. It's not this Tinubu that takes Obasanjo to court that the local government is under control of state. His commissioner for fiscal planning has to come to LTV8 and started telling Nigerians and the world that local has no function under the Nigerian constitution. Now, which one is recognized? Is it the constitution or Supreme Court judgment? In God's words, Holy Quran is more supreme than Hadith. When Hadith started against themselves. Okay. Segun Balogun says, what if it is new? If the incompetent leader has won the election, will they be saying the same thing? Oh. The president deserves the best for safety and that he and his vice must get. If they are angry, let them increase the tempo of their self-destruction. Segun Balogun, I'm sure that you are already eating from we are benefiting from them. If not, you will not be saying this, or you definitely like suffering, or you are not in the country. That is why you are saying that they should buy, the vice president too should buy. No wahala. Remember that you are going to have children. You don't know where they are going to be tomorrow. You don't know where you are going to be tomorrow. If the country refuses to get better, your children will also benefit in the suffering. They will also partake in the suffering that is going on in the country. Odben's MN says, so your president bought a second-handed jet with such amount. Bayo. I'm telling that man, that Mr. Bayo Onanuga, he should be cancelled because he's always talking anyhow. He's always yarning up butter. Ismail Asanisi says, even commercial planes are used for 20 years, about not to talk of presidential that is just used only when the president is traveling. So why do we need to buy a newer model, except if the jet don't finish in life cycle or reach an expiry date? Benedicta says, When the masses are looking for food, you are talking about presidential jets, but bought with Nigerian money. TP don't buy another jet again, no. With Nigerian money, yes, so. And very soon, our vice president too will buy because his own plane too was attacked the other day when he was traveling. So very soon, we will hear that the vice president too has also bought jets. Meanwhile, the country is hard. Everybody is suffering. There is no money. We should continue to endure. Meanwhile, they are living the good life. They cannot endure and enter public jets. They have to go on private jet, presidential jets. Yes, we are the ones that should keep surviving. We are the ones that should keep enduring. It is well. Identity Caleb says, you could have just refurbished the one that you people claim was already too old, Abby. So you bought another one and you refurbished it. Why can't you refurbish the old one? No, you would not think about that. Ochukotoni says, thanks for the information, sir. But what has this information got to do with prices of commodity? Vis Afis, the masses, I don't know who asked him questions. Nobody asked him. It is just guilty conscience that wants to kill them. It is guilty conscience, so. NS Sunday says, I believe the person who sold the Nigerian air to Buhari is also sold this refurbished jet to Tinubu. APC government, I'm too big, put all of you together. Peter John says, Yahoo government, useless people in power. Since Tinubu have been using the jet to travel the world, nothing good has come with him. No new company, only spending billions for him and his house. Truth of Webu says, I would have been surprised if you told the truth because lies are crafted in your DNA, I'm telling you. He and Lai Mohammed, I don't know who is a better liar between the two of them because this man lies for a living. He lies for a living. He just comes and say things and just expect people to run with whatever it is that he is saying. So we know he's not telling the truth. We know it is a new jet. But if you say it is refurbished, we have heard you now since we are mumu. Jason Onyeka says, Nigerian government bought non-used chassis fighter jets for NAF and bought used refurbished presidential jets for presidency. Please clap for yourself. Our government, they really try. It's not easy at all. Abi now. Shegun Emmanuel says, if you want to eat frogs, you eat the ones that have big meat. Why did he buy fairly used jets when he can afford to buy brand new ones? Who told you it's refurbished? They are deceiving you and you too, you are swallowing it. They bought a new jet, they are telling us it is refurbished. We have heard now, it is refurbished. Thank you, you can go back to your duty. Godzilla Bomani says, it is not whether it is refurbished jet or not, but how much did he buy the refurbished jet? Because we live in a country where government officials buy Tokumbo more costly than brand new ones. So I'm sure the price was more than buying new one. As usual, of course, what do you expect? They'll keep lying to us, keep telling us to endure. Meanwhile, they cannot endure to travel by road. They cannot endure to enter public jets. Air peace is there. They cannot enter. But they'll rather go on private jets, buy new jets, refurbished. Oh. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.